around and offer opportunities for MWBE firms. That is something myself, our public advocate, are very supportive of, to make sure we can raise the percentages. There are billions and billions of dollars that this city engages in contracts with agencies, whether it's DOT, parks, education. We have got to make sure that we are the ones getting those contracts, because we are the ones serving the community, and we need the support to do that. And so I will be having conversations on workforce development, on having a center, and really focusing on the professional sector. And I understand many of the challenges that are faced, and it's not like we don't have the skill set already. The skill set is here. We just want to make sure it's recognized. And how you recognize that is you bring us together and you call on your elected officials. You have to hold us accountable for the work that we need to do. And as much as I offer my office and the services we do, I can tell you how many times we actually get phone calls because people never follow up. They don't believe that we're here to help, but we are here to help. Trust me when I tell you, whatever you're going through, you are not the only one going through it. If you mobilize, if you organize, you have the ability to make such a difference. And someone talked about it, and I say this quite a bit, we have to take personal responsibility for our actions and the role that we play. Elected officials will do their part, but we need you to do your part as well. We sit here as a part of a team. We cannot do this without your help. So we need your help, and I thank you for bringing these concerns to our attention. And with that, I'll turn this over to Timothy Tapia.
Let you know that after we do the Talk to Tish with Africans, not only in the Bronx, but all throughout the city, we would then bring those leaders in to form our African cabinet, which will meet with the public advocate every quarter to go over African issues and ways our office can help, and to address the issues of bringing on the African professionals. I hear it. I will bring that straight to the public advocate, and hopefully in the coming months we can find someone to bring on board for our outreach team to help us with African issues. I did want to, I know someone talked about discrimination against Africans in some sort of way, students. And in the children's and with the Department of Education. If you have any concerns or you feel that any school is discriminating against your children or anyone, please contact either Councilmember Vanessa Gibson's office or our office. I know for a fact that the public advocate has a zero tolerance on anything with discrimination, and we will act fast and we will act with urgency to make sure that we resolve that matter. When you talk about calling 311, it matters because the 311 calls, guess what office tracks those calls? Those calls come straight to the public advocate's office, and some people don't know that. But every 311 call that goes on in the city, it goes straight to the public advocate's office, and it goes into our database system, and it tracks trends. So we can see the trends that are going on across the city, and it really, really matters because when you're dealing with a city of over 8 million people, we need to see numbers, we need to see where the problems is, and I can't stress that enough. If you have an issue, please call 311 so that we can have some sort of documentation of that happening. I want to also quickly talk about the housing issue that's going on with the city of New York. I want to let you guys know that the Public Advocate Office is really focusing on rezoning. We are not ignoring this issue. We are listening to the community. The Public Advocate went to a CASA meeting. We know there was over 600 tenants there coming out against this plan, and our office is really, really looking into it. So we know that some of the problems is with the AMI that we're facing, that in some communities the AMI seems to not be calculated right, and we know that that's being one of the major issues, and our office is looking at ways of either reforming the system or trying to do it better, because God knows we do need housing, but we need it affordable and we need it responsible, and we need it to be reflective of the community. We don't want to push people that have been here out of the community and displace them. I don't want to miss anything else. I wrote a lot. Culture sensitivity, that's a great African culture sensitivity. I'm going to bring that directly with the public advocate. She meets with the chancellor quite a few times, and I want to make sure that she brings that up at their next meeting. We we are trying to, we did a small business recently, 2 weeks ago. We had a small business forum in Queens where we met with small business owners, and some of them said that, the time, we met with them in the morning. I think it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. We try to put it as early as possible because most businesses open up like at 9 or, 10. And so we met with about 40 owners. There were about 2 African owners in the area of Queens that also attended the meeting, and they also said the same thing, that we need to kind of diversify the times or have several meetings set up at different time slots to kind of like capture the whole community. And we heard that, and we are working on making sure that we initiate that. I want to turn it over to my friend.
On parts of what Mr. Tapia and Councilmember Gibson spoke about in regards of just your concerns. One thing I would say is, if you are an entrepreneur and you are not registered, to please get registered, by signing up for, applying for a 501c3. That is the beginning of alleviating a lot of your problems. I say that is because as a small business owner, you then are eligible to receive funding from your representatives. So the saying goes, if you don't see change, be the change. And that is one way of going through this process. If you're starting with a small business and you dream of making, getting $1 million in grants, it's not going to be in the first year you become a 501c3. Yes, it's a tedious process. I believe the council member earlier this year had a workshop that was almost a weekend long. So if people didn't have the opportunity to come one day, they could come another day to learn the process. It's about learning the process, networking, going out there. And 501c3, you can go to the Bronx Borough President's Office. There's a department under the Bronx Borough President's Office called BOEDC, the Bronx Economic Overall Development Opportunity Center, that you should definitely go. It's on the first floor, 851 Grand Concourse, and check that out for those that do not have a quote-unquote legal license. However, I know a lot of individuals here that do have a legal license, and there's another organization within the city called the Small Business Services. Again, if I don't have the exact address, 311 will help you out with small business services. They again go out and give you resources, provide funding, provide grants. I can go on the governor's office. There's a small business sector within that gives out grants. The public advocate is a huge advocate for minority women in business entrepreneurship. A few weeks ago, we went to a MWBE Expo, and I know the public advocate and our outreach are working together to collab and to host one in the upcoming. It will be disseminated through this community. We definitely are interested in not only the forefront of the betterment of our community by ensuring that we are all going up together with opportunities within our community. You work here, you live here.
Hello, my name is Rama Khadija Mete. Bronx, Sunday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Thursday, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Channel 69, Manhattan and New Jersey. Tuesday, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Channel 67, 85, and 36, Brooklyn and Staten Island. Friday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Channel 68, 79, and 43, Queens. Friday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Channel 43. This is our website, www.avntv.net. Watch Afric Vision TV, the best African channel in the USA. Thanks for watching this amazing channel.